This is Rainworld and everything wants to eat you. Let me tell you why it's so spectacular. You play as a tiny, adorable slugcat who's been separated from their family in a decaying, post-industrial, dystopian-like world, and you're out on your own. And the creatures here are eerie and terrifying. There's lizards and these enormous skeleton-like oddities that swoop out of nowhere. There's things that lurk in the water and enemies that keep to the shadows. And that if the rain doesn't get you first. But alongside foes, there's sometimes friends, if you're willing to bribe their favour. So what, if I just give this a pearl, it will let me pass? This is what is super special about Rainworld. It feels like a living, breathing ecosystem. Sometimes you'll get dragged into a fight that you had nothing to do with. Sometimes you'll start them. Sometimes when you thought you'd met certain death, you'd wriggle from their jaws and have another chance at survival. It makes you feel like you've been dropped into this wildlife documentary, an alien, strange oddity type documentary. And this game is beautiful. The art is rich, layered, atmospheric. Every screen is ancient, crumbling, and intriguing. You'll pass glowing plants, rusted machinery, ruined civilizations. It feels lonely, vast, haunting. But warning, this game is brutal. The movement at first is hard and frustrating. You'll miss a jump, you'll be left puzzled on how to get from point A to B. This game will have you rage quitting. You will need to take regular breaks, but then you change. You begin to think like a slugcat, act like a slugcat. You become the slugcat, and only then do you have the faintest possibility of survival. So are you ready to play a game that doesn't make you the hero, that doesn't pat you on the back and tell you you've done a good job? Because if you do, in the silence, in its cruelty, in the space between downpours, it will do something that a video game really does. It makes you feel small but capable, and you learn to move differently, to anticipate, to sense danger coming. Not because you're stronger, but because you've gotten better. And when you finally make it to shelter, just seconds before the sky collapses, that tiny moment of rest and safety, it feels like relief. It feels like hope. It feels like, let me pause this game and I need to take a breather. So I hope you liked my review. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.